Triple H butchered the Royal Rumble. This is 10 reasons why it sucked. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. We could give you 100, but we don't have time for that. So this is simply 10. Beginning with number 1, quick fire. Even though we'll drag it out, don't you worry. Like Triple H, that's the way he likes it, and it's the way I like it now. Charlotte winning sucked, didn't it?
Aye, Charlotte Flair, number 1, didn't deserve it. Comes back, over a year and a half, gone, returns. I'm the queen, bow down, woo, all that shit, all that stuff that she stole off Ric Flair. We've seen it a million times before. We don't need to see it a million times again. We've already had Charlotte win a Rumble. We've already had Charlotte go to WrestleMania multiple times and challenge for a title. Nobody wants to see this again. I mean, I get it that Charlotte Flair looks like a plastic bitch. I get that, and you can recycle plastic, but for the love of God, Triple H, you don't need to recycle her every fucking year into the WrestleMania main event. Had enough. Don't care for Charlotte. Do not want Charlotte. Could never see Charlotte again, and I honestly would not give a shit. So, fuck Triple H, fuck Charlotte Flair, and fuck reason number 1.
Well, I need to add my thoughts. Right. There was 29 other people in this match that could have won over Charlotte Flair. If you want to have her take the belt off Tiffany Stratton for whatever reason, then you know what? You go fucking do that. Work away, Triple H, you big-nosed fraud, absolute sellout bastard. But she doesn't need to win the Rumble, right? Does not need to win the Royal Rumble. Do not understand for the life of me why she's won this Royal Rumble. Why is someone like Roxanne Perez getting down to the final 2 just to get tossed over by Charlotte Flair? It's crazy that we live in a world that it's acceptable for Jey Uso to toss out John Cena, one of the greatest of all time, but it's unacceptable for Roxanne Perez to throw out plastic Botox face Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And the same people that are defending them, oh, look, you just annoyed they went with Jey Uso. They're pushing a new star. They're trying to create a new, go in a different direction. Oh, why is that same energy then not kept with this?
Yep.
How they creating a new star by fucking giving Charlotte Flair once again yet another title match? Makes no sense.
Why not give it to Stephanie Fakir, Roxanne Perez, anyone, fucking anyone. Even I mean, I just don't look at the amount of people that they're never going to do it. But even Jordana Grace, I don't even like Jordana Grace, right? That back shot stuff of fucking memories, fucking nightmares. Point is, anyone other than Charlotte Flair should have won that. There's more of a case that Trish Stratus should have won this match than Charlotte Flair.
Trish Stratus never won a Rumble.
Yep. So, right, let's just move on. Now,
never had a big WrestleMania match either.
I know. Right, DIY against Motor City Machine Guns coming in at number 2. This match shouldn't be happening on Velocity.
No,
so
but
why is it happening at the
before
Rumble?
we talk about this match here, Trish Stratus has not had a big WrestleMania, since they went 2 nights and they give you like 25 minutes a match.
No.
Let's give Charlotte Flair another half an hour at the grandest stage of them all. Woo! Anyway, DIY, they don't deserve 2 minutes on any stage, so they can... Yeah, 2 minutes, reason number 2.
Our highest viewed video over the past 48 hours. I'd like to know why people are tuning in to see DIY and Motor City Machine Guns.
Take it away, I'm going to go back to bed here, man.
This is what started the downfall last night.
My thoughts on Johnny Gargano.
These four guys came out, man. You fucking passed out. You didn't wake up. The fucking Andrade was coming out.
See if the men's Rumble followed the women's Rumble, I'd have probably made it.
Aye.
But see when you finish the women's Rumble and you're disappointed with Charlotte Flair, then the next thing you hear is DIY. Johnny Gargano, I know it's his old theme but he comes out like a fucking wee spastic. I beat the Johnny Gargano. State of Johnny Gargano. Just look at him. Him and his untalented fucking pixie purpled hair bastard of a wife. Look at Trip. No, see 20 years ago, Triple H would have rubbed his big nose up at this guy, right? See if Johnny Gargano was passing Triple H in the street, and he says, "All right, Trips, how you Triple H would have stepped on him like a piece of dog shit because Triple H only wanted to talk to you if you looked like Batista and you went to the gym. But for some reason, and I don't know why, but all of a sudden now, Triple H is the fucking man, and these three skinny guys are the greatest thing ever, and he wants to push them all. And I mean, I don't get it. But then again, I mean, he did write the M word on Ahmed Johnson's car, and he was pretty big, so maybe he's always hated big guys. I don't know.
Big black guys. How long do we fit?
Oh, Johnny Gargano's neither.
No, he's not, to be fair. This just doesn't belong on Rumble, man. Right, reason number 3, Alexa Bliss got jobbed out. Came in at, believe, number 21.
She's too hot to win the Royal Rumble. You gotta be an ugly bitch if you wanna win the Rumble. You gotta look like China. Rest in peace, like you know what I mean? But I mean, come on. Triple H. It is mental. Look at the women that he pushes.
Has Alexa Bliss ever won a Rumble? I believe not. Never won a Rumble. First appearance in 2 years. Perfect time for her to win. Fresh.
Yeah, I mean, like, the women in W. Look at the women Triple H pushes, man. They've got fucking like, see the women that Triple H pushes. It would remind you of like Resident Evil games. You know, it's like they're mutating. They're getting the T-virus. You know, when you defeat them in the first boss battle and then they start growing new fucking limbs.
Yeah.
That's what the women are like. But you look at the guys and it's like just a bunch of toothpicks, man. See, like, you know what? Like, Triple H could have literally just went to, like, the pound store, man, and bought a 30-pack of cocktail sticks and just chucked them in a fucking ring, and that's what you had.
Tupperware box.
That's what you had the other night, man. Just fucking cocktail sticks. Even look at Cena. It's a sad state of affairs, man. The guy used to be ripped back today. Look at the Marine taking his shirt off. Guy looks like a tank. Seen him last night, man. Bald spot bigger than Triple H's fucking nostrils, man, and that's how big the circle is in the back of his head, and it's just not... It's not good. But I tell you what,
how pale's John?
Even a 75-year-old John Cena still shouldn't be getting eliminated by Jey Uso. So
have you not noticed how white John Cena is? He used to look pink.
I think maybe he realises here, if I'm tan, there's no chance of me getting a 17th world title here because Triple H hates the black guys. So I need to look as white as possible.
No, I
reckon if we're going to get McMahon back, Cena's the guy to do it. If anyone can bring him back, it's Cena. I believe in John Cena.
No,
come on,
gun to your head, right? And you have to answer truthfully. Do you genuinely think that Triple H has got a thing against black guys?
Yes.
So do I. I don't know when it started. I mean, some would point to Ahmed Johnson, 97, but I mean, I actually don't get it.
No,
right? It's 2025,
I mean, look,
right?
As soon as McMahon got shafted at the company, Triple H literally packed almost his bags and sent him away
to Nigeria.
He fucking did. I mean, come on. I mean,
no. Who are black guys on the main roster if you're not the New Day? And Carmelo Hayes. If you ain't one of
Odyssey Jones got accused of something that he didn't even fucking do.
Velveteen Dream.
What chance did Odyssey Jones get? No chance in hell. I mean, he got kicked out and didn't even get an opportunity to defend himself.
Like wrestling rosters, right, have always been prominently white. But I mean, we got a Royal Rumble last night. It was, it was all white with like 7 Samoans. One black guy who got eliminated first and fucking completely jobbed out, and a couple of Hispanics, obviously.
I think the second elimination was also a black guy.
Who?
Show Speed. You don't get eliminated second.
Why Speed was in it? Forgot he was. No, he eliminated Otis. But Speed's different. As I said in the review, I wouldn't count Speed. Triple H has clearly got an agenda against black guys. People talked about McMahon this, McMahon that. McMahon gave Kofi the belt. He gave Bobby Lashley the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at Bobby Lashley's booking under Triple H.
Yeah.
So bad he drives him to AEW, folks.
Vince McMahon booked Booker T, right? Is a fucking megastar when
he
first
you know what, man?
Somebody,
you said that you joke could Collision be better than this, and everyone's saying no. Could it be much worse? I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, it's probably definitely more black. Because I mean, Triple H just doesn't do
Big
black.
Bobby.
He doesn't do black unless it's a woman who looks like a man.
Aye, well, Lash Legend, she's allowed to come in. No, but just look at it. Look at metaphor, right? Do you not think it's just funny that only one of them gets put in, and it's the big masculine looking one?
Aye.
No, is that a coincidence, or is it just? Oh no, you know what? We're going to put one of them in, but we want to put the big one in. I don't fucking get it.
I wonder if Randy Savage was like 5% black and Triple H is fucking getting revenge at him.
I need to know, people in the comments, right? You sick freaks. What is it? How the fuck? I mean, seriously, how can you look at like a Rhea Ripley and look at a Liv Morgan or an Alexa Bliss and go, no, you know what? I'm attracted to the Rhea Ripley's way hotter. I want to know, freaks. Let us know in the comments down below. I know you suck at life and you're not capable of anything, but I mean, get the left clicker, get the cursor, right? Click in the comments box and type something, because I need to know, right? Obviously, you've got the same sickness inside it that Triple H has got, right? Maybe you can answer the whole racism problem as well, but I just want to know how you look at the back of a Rhea Ripley or a Jordana Grace, or a China or a Nicole Bass. That was probably Triple H's idea to bring her in. I mean, I want to know how you look at them and go, no, you know what, man? They are a lot hotter than the natural feminine blonde haired looking women with curves. I don't want the women with curves that got the nice body shape and come off as nice and petite and feminine. I want the big muscular looking fucking men that could, you know, be transgender. I want to know, guys. So let us. I'm fucking pissed.
Look what he did with Katie Fick. People say about McMahon. Triple H fucking agreed to do that.
That was Triple H's idea. McMahon was innocent. McMahon knew nothing about that.
McMahon probably suggested it as a joke. Before he could fucking get a response, Triple H is in the fucking coffin. That's some good shit, pal. You give it, Hunter. Paul. Anyway, right, reason number 4.
You know what? But I wonder what Katie Fick looked like.
Probably a big butch.
Bigger than Kane.
Aye.
8 foot tall.
Aye. The big dick machine. Right.
No, I want to know. No, I see this Triple H. I'll never ever understand it. Right? Good wrestler. Good
4 out of 10, buddy.
Good wrestler. Great character. Great promo. Right? Fantastic. Is he an A legend? Do I think he's the best of the best? No, but let's give the guy praise, right? Was a great wrestler, right? No doubt about it. But people never really gave him any credit. But now that he's in charge and making the worst wrestling shows we've ever seen, people have like literally turned 180 on the guy, and they're pretending that he's like the best thing ever. I mean, people are pretending that this guy's better than Stone Cold. But I honestly don't get it. Triple H has damaged his legacy. He's went for being a good wrestler, good performer, with a great character, great heel persona. I've always said, and I don't care if people want to admit it, deny it, or accuse me of lying. Triple H is one of the best heels of all time. I don't give a fuck. People can say, oh no, he was a 4 out of 10. Here, Triple H was way better than Bret Hart could ever be. I don't give a shit if Bret Hart was supposedly better in the ring. There, Triple H had better matches than Bret Hart, and that's a fucking fact. That is a fact. You look at Bret Hart's best matches, and there were always people that are better than him. Austin and Michaels. Right? We can say that Bret put on wrestling clinics. Bret's matches were boring. It was all the same safe shite. Bret was from an era where, let's just be honest, wrestling wasn't good, right? Give me a Triple H hardcore match against Cactus Jack, or a Triple H match where he's fucking bleeding 3 stages of hell with Shawn, even though that match wasn't that good. But the point is, right, I'm looking at, look at Triple H, right, and Bret Hart's common opponents. Look at the same opponents. I think Triple H had the better matches. Maybe the only one you would say Bret had a better match with was maybe Austin, but you know what? I actually prefer Austin. I prefer Austin Triple H 3 set stages of hell over Bret. Austin.
Mania
But
13.
but the point is, right, that as good as this guy was, and people didn't give him the credit he deserved back in the day, he has just completely, for me, shat all over his career. He has shat the bed. I mean, for all we know, it was probably him that shat on Janelle Grant and he blamed it on McMahon. But he's blamed everything else on McMahon. He's blamed the racism on McMahon. So, I mean, he blamed all McMahon's favourite, Charlotte Flair. Probably because Charlotte Flair's got a big nose and he can identify with it.
Booker T came out the other day. I don't know if it was Booker T actually, but it was someone speaking about something that happened with Booker T. And it was something to do on Martin Luther King Day. And someone stood up and said, well, why should I care about Martin Luther King Day? He did nothing for me. And McMahon, Booker T was angry about it. And McMahon was like, well, who said it? And Booker T pointed at it. And McMahon cut his push, dropped his push on the spot. See if McMahon was truly a racist, he would not have dropped the guy's push for that.
Was it Triple H that said that?
Fucking Triple H.
The curtain call, 97?
He didn't drop a curtain brother.
Oh,
I wonder
geez.
who that was. I wonder what year it was. Be very intriguing to know who's there.
Any more information I can try and guess? Trying to think of who had a push that just completely died.
Well, it has to be Booker T. When is Martin Luther King Day? I think it's at the start of January, isn't it? Somewhere around this.
Google that.
When it is?
Aye, Google that.
Right, here we go, guys. Martin Luther.
See if I say
20th of January.
See if I say they didn't do anything for me. Are you going to cut my push on Fog Wrestling?
Well, he didn't do anything for me or you, did he? Let's go. So it was Booker T. So it was Booker T. But Devon Dudley was speaking about it. I think it was when he was on with Maven. He was on about Vince. So basically, Vince looking at Booker, he just go, "Who said that?" He told him that brother's career was never the same after that. Recalled Devon. So Devon doesn't specify what year, but
no. So they were on Maven's podcast, or Maven was around at the time.
They were on Maven's podcast.
Was Maven around? Did Maven sound like he was?
I wasn't. I don't know. But
Do you think Maven was there?
Earliest is 2002, and the latest would probably be about 2005 because that's when the Dudleys left.
Well, Booker came in 2001.
Heidenreich? Yeah, but Martin Luther King Day, mate, is fucking...
Ah, you're right, aye. Right, so hold on. Ah, you're right, so... Now, wait, the Dudleys did come back later, so who's to say? But yeah, Booker T, commentator. Let's just assume Booker T was in the locker room. Right, so you're right. Let's say it was from 2002 to 2000.
And it was probably the Raw locker room. So that rules out 2004.
I don't know. The Dudleys were on SmackDown in 2005, weren't they? 2004 they would have been on Raw, but I think 2005 the Dudleys.
Either way, we can try and figure this out as much as we want. But I am just not having that Vince McMahon is a racist.
No, but let's try and figure it out because that's a lot more interesting, and I think the people would agree. So, guys, in the comments, let us know. Throw out a couple of names. Don't be stingy with just one name. Let's throw out a couple of names here. You guys date in the comments, and we'll maybe make another video on this.
Put it this way: it's someone who was good, who was getting pushed, and then around January time, they fucking fell flat on their face. I'm looking at Heidenreich in 2005, right? Because that guy had a casket match against Undertaker, and what did he do after it? Now here, I'm not painting Heidenreich with he's a racist stick and all that stuff.
Yeah, kind of looks like one, doesn't he?
But obviously, it fits the build. It might not be him though. I'm just thinking of someone whose push died. Name me a push that just abruptly died at the start of January.
Start of January, so that would be heading into the Royal Rumble. Heading into...
It's a weird time for a push to die.
Carlito?
No, I think it'd be too late for Carlito. It would be.
How?
Because he was still getting pushed after it, wasn't he?
Aye, but it was never really the same, was it?
It was never really the same. 2006, fucking too late. And he was getting pushed in chamber matches with Chris Masters.
True, right. So you think it's not Heidenreich?
No, it might be Heidenreich.
So you think it's Heidenreich?
Might be Heidenreich. Jesus Christ here.
Snitsky?
Could be. Could be Snitsky, you know, because that's when he. Fuck, I tell you what, I think Snitsky's a half decent
Gene
shot.
Snitsky.
Aye. But here we don't know, guys. Anyway, that was interesting.
No, hold on. Let's get some more names.
3 reasons in, 20 minutes in.
Aye, well,
I need to get into reason number 4.
No, people want long videos anyway. No, think who else could it be? So you're going Heidenreich, I'm going Snitsky. Let's get a couple more names thrown in there. Who was doing well, and then kind of. So think of the Rumble. Who was doing well towards the Rumble, and then just.
What about Scott Steiner? 2004. Enters the Rumble, then does fuck all after it.
What did he do in 2003 though?
He is fighting Triple H for the belt, like, isn't he?
I know, but his stock dropped before. You know what? Nah, I don't think Scott Steiner suits the narrative there. Does he?
Nah, I don't think it would be Scott Steiner.
Plus, I think Scott Steiner would be appreciative of Martin Luther King. I think.
Devon did not name the person. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Trying to think. So I'm going I'm thinking Snitsky. You're thinking Heidenreich. Who else got a push? Who else got a push? But a push. Trying to think. 2005. 2005. If it was 2005, it would be on SmackDown. If it was 2002, 3 or 4, it would be on Raw. Now, see, you can't even rule it 2002 or 2003 because Devon was on SmackDown, but not during January. So you can't even rule a year out.
Yeah.
So basically, you've narrowed it down to 4 years. If it's 2, 3, or 4, it's a Raw guy. But if it's 5, it's a SmackDown guy.
I mean, it's hard to point. Now, I'm actually scrolling through the comments of the video. No one has a fucking Scooby snack. On it, I couldn't. It's hard. It's hard to pinpoint. Yo, if this happened at the time, and they said it, you would quite. When we've watched 2003, there, I can't think of someone whose push just dropped.
Alright, hold on. 2003. We just got into 2003.
And it'd have to be Raw.
Who on the Raw brand? Test.
Yeah, but it wasn't like he was getting pushed strong, like.
Well, no, but I'm just throwing a name out there.
I don't know. I wouldn't go with. I think 2002. I think 2003's ruled out. I can't think of anybody.
So you don't think Test a possibility?
No, I don't. I don't think he is. No.
Well, we've watched 2002 as well, albeit a bit longer ago.
2002. Wouldn't be someone like DDP, even though he fucking went off a cliff.
Brand split wasn't there back then, so it could have been Raw or SmackDown 2002. So it
has to be in January though. It's a fucking weird time, man. I don't know.
So you don't think it's definitely not Test, no?
No, I don't think it is Test. Right, that's us. Let's move on.
Yeah,
we'll come back to this later on.
Spoiler alert, what if it's Maven? And he's sitting there awkwardly, fucking like, fuck. Because here, he went for eliminating he went for eliminating Taker in January.
I did nothing.
Hold on a second.
I don't think it's Maven.
Wait. He eliminated Taker in the Rumble. And then amounted to hee-haw in his career. I'd argue that the best his career got was in January.
Probably, yeah. Truth to that.
What did Maven do that was more impressive than eliminating Taker?
Who it could be.
What did he do that was more...
like a Mark Jindrak or a Matt Morgan. What they did?
Where was their careers going? They were just fucking shite.
They were shite. It's somebody who was getting a push and then just dropped.
Nathan Jones.
Is there a problem with him? Nah, it can't be Nathan Jones. He was on SmackDown. I think Heidenreich and Snitsky are probably as good as you're going to get.
I'm intrigued to see what the comments say down below. I really want to know what you guys
It
think.
has to be someone who's American.
Does it?
Yeah, because they said, what did he do for this country? So it can't be one half of La Resistance, because why would they give a fuck?
Rob Conway's American.
Yeah, I know, but
Even though he was technically like the third wheel of that group.
it's a tough one, guys.
Spike?
So it can't be a Canadian.
Spike?
Nah, alright, let's move on.
So it could be Snitsky and it could be Heidenreich.
We're not really the best detectives. It could be fucking a load of people.
We'll get Harry Morgan on the phone. He would fucking figure this one out.
Right, reason number 4.
No, hold on. You can. I'm going to be thinking of this for the rest of the reasons. So just you carry on with the Fed. I'm going to be sitting in the background thinking.
Right, reason number 4. Jey Uso won. You can sit there and think about what you want, but I'll be thinking here about Specsavers, Jeff, because this was fucking brutal. Jey Uso shouldn't have won. He's no good enough. And
Rikishi?
Nah, but Rikishi, would he bury Martin Luther King?
He's not Samoan, so he might like.
He might. Right, Jey Uso, he is Samoan, so what about him? Winning the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, listen, how... Oh, Jey Uso's going to WrestleMania to get a title shot, and he just had one 8 days ago at Saturday Night Main Event. Like, how are we pushing this new star when this guy's already had multiple world title matches? I just don't get... No, but I don't think whoever wins the Rumble should have had a world title opportunity as short as 8 days ago. No, I get it. Main eventers can get title shots recently in the past, but this is supposed to be a big deal. People are trying to justify Jey Uso winning by claiming that, oh, they're going in a new direction. They're pushing a new star. They're giving them a new opportunity. What? They're giving the guy they just gave a world title shot to 8 days ago? That guy's that's the new star. That's the new opportunity. Like, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me.
See, if we're not including like Santino and guys like that, this has to be like one of the worst, weakest Final Fours of all time in terms of like proportion of star power. I'm trying to think 98. I believe the last 4 in 98 was Austin Rock, Big Boss Man, and D'Lo Brown. I mean, that's a very weird Final Four. I mean, this was Jey Uso, Cena, and Logan Paul. Just a weird... Could you imagine telling someone 10 years ago, the 2025 Royal Rumble, the Final 3 is going to be Jey Uso, Logan Paul, and John Cena?
Wait, Raven.
Wait, who?
Raven.
Well, for the whole racist thing?
Aye.
Wait,
No, whoa.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Whoa. Just because he says Martin Luther King didn't do anything for him doesn't mean he's racist. That could just be Booker T and Devon being sensitive little bitches, which I think they are. Now, I would have more respect for these guys if they came out and called it Triple H, rather than not name drop some guy that says Martin. Here, maybe people think Martin Luther King didn't do anything for them. Doesn't mean they're racist.
Yeah, I know. But I just don't think Raven is glued in enough. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Jey Uso sucks so. Right, reason number 5. Wade Barrett's commentary. Right, a few examples. Sonya Deville making her way to the ring. The most diabolical woman in on the current roster.
Yeah, Wade Barrett was just completely off his game. Just throwing shit out there to try and put people over. But, I mean, you have to at least make sense. Like, see JR didn't come out and say, oh, there's Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's got the hottest looking panties in the roster. I mean, he didn't fucking say that because it would have just been so fucking out of place. Why was Wade Barrett constantly talking shite last night? I mean, for no reason. Like you said, Sonya Deville, the most diabolical woman. Diabolical? That's not a word that... Maybe manipulative, maybe, trying to surround herself by ugly, dominant, masculine-looking women to further her own goals, possibly. But diabolical? I mean, what has Sonya Deville done to be called diabolical? Alexa Bliss returns, and he says, did he say, oh, look at that, Alexa Bliss, hottest woman ever, man, people would love to be with her? No, he turned around and says, one of the hardest hitting women in WWE history. Really? Alexa Bliss, 5 foot tall.
It's just words, isn't it?
Alexa Bliss, one of the hardest hitting women.
Yo.
Is she known for her strikes? Is she known for being hard hitting? Whether it be the goddess character or whether it be the Bray Wyatt ruined my career character. She's not known for being this hard hitting woman. So where is he pulling that shit from?
Also, Jada Parker, the best central midfielder since N'Golo Kante. But why is she in the WWE then? No. Could you... Yo, do you not think this is just fucking burying Jada Parker? No, Wade Barrett has said this because I think he believes that Americans are dumb as fuck when it comes to football, right?
Well, he's not wrong, is he?
No, he's not.
Let's be honest.
No, could you imagine?
But see if a percentage. How many Americans know who N'Golo Kante is?
Yeah, no, I know.
But no, see out the people watching it. And by the way, there's not many people watching WWE these days. But out of the ones that are, right, out of the couple that are left, how many fucking know who N'Golo?
Do you think though, right?
Yeah, but even if you know who he is, listen, it's a shite reference to begin with, but it's even shiter when nobody gets it.
Yeah, but let me get my point across. Do you think he's going to make a reference like, say it's the men's rumble, right? And who's a big... Jacob Fatu comes out here earlier on in his career and his life. He was known as the best quarterback since Patrick Mahomes. No, he's not going to turn around and say something like that.
No, he'd probably get called out for being a dipshit. That was retarded.
Also,
that for?
B-Fab and someone were brawling. I think it was that Lash Legend. And he's basically like, oh, this one's turned into a street fight because they're punching each other. Because they're just doing any form of normal interaction you see in a Royal Rumble.
Punching's the most common move you see in a fucking Rumble. Wade Barrett. I mean, Cody Graves must be thinking, how the hell's this guy in front of me?
And what the thing is, I can't really recall too much of his commentary calls in the men's match. Pretty much all of them were in the women's. He dropped the ball big time. I'm sure he said shite stuff in the men's, don't get it twisted. But see Vince McMahon chewing the ear of this guy, bending the ear of this guy, he would have had a field day, wouldn't he? Wade Barrett would be off commentary in a week. A day. Could you imagine if this guy was saying stuff like this?
Oh, he'd have been done.
He'd have been done. Right. Reason number 6. The men's structure was horrific. Right. Look at the men's Royal Rumble, right?
Well, hold on, actually, before we actually go into this question, let's at the end of every reason there, we're going to have a wee look at the WWE roster on the 31st of January for 2002, 2003.
And what if he get released within those 11 days?
Well, no, because his push died, so I mean that says he's still in the company. Right, so here we go. 2002. We'll do this one first here. You want to have a wee look? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's find out.
I'm so interested by this one.
And it was a man, wasn't it?
Big Boss Man.
It was a man, wasn't it?
Yeah, Big Boss Man. Tell you what, comes back. That feud where he was like Booker T's right-hand man against Austin.
I mean, could have been Boss Man. Wouldn't have been Albert, because you could argue he got a decent push there. Big Show. Wouldn't have been him. Billy Kidman. Billy Gunn.
Chris Kanyon.
Wasn't Bradshaw, because he wanted to do good things. Bill Buchanan. B2.
What about Chris Kanyon? Did do anything for the gay community? No?
I mean, it could have been Canyon, but I don't know. I mean, he wasn't really going anywhere.
What about Haku?
Could have been Haku, Diamond Dallas Page, Buddy, Dustin Rhodes. Don't think Goldust would really say anything. Plus, he went on to have that good run with Booker T.
Didn't do anything for the gay community.
Don't think Funaki would have said anything like that. Hardcore Holly, I mean, he went on to have a decent wee run. Hugh Morris. Spelled wrong. But, Jerry Lynn. Lon Storm.
Jim Cornette, he's known to say stuff.
Jim Cornette's a wee lefty.
Was he even?
Got Mark Jindrad in there.
Mike Awesome. Were these guys really even in the company?
Aye, but they're probably on Heat or something, 2002, sorry. Mr. Perfect, Perry Saturn, Raven, Rhino, Sean O'Hare.
Sean Stasiak?
I mean, could be, but I'm trying to think of people that were actually doing decent. I I mean,
Who's Scott Fick, by the way? Who's this guy? Who the fuck is this guy?
Val Venus? I went on to have a run as Chief Morley, didn't he?
X-Pac? No. Right, anyway,
Willie Regal?
that's 2002 done. There's nothing happening there. There's nothing there. Right, reason number 6, the men's structure. Right, this was awful. Don't get no mistakes about it. See, up until Roman Reigns came out, who could have seriously won this match? Now, off the top of my head, I'm going to go through the first 15 guys. Rey Mysterio, Penta, Carmelo Hayes. Help a guy out here. Who the fuck was number 4?
Chad Gable.
Oh, right. Andrade, Santos Escobar, Joe Hendry, who else? Otis, Spade.
A bunch of guys
Sheamus.
that couldn't win it. That Braun Breaker was in there.
And my problem with this is, the last 5 in the Rumble, you know, you've got Priest, you've got Logan Paul, you've got LA Knight, right? I get why Logan Paul's in at the end, right? But why isn't LA Knight or Damian Priest beginning this match, or at least in the first 5, to go long and make their you know,
make a name for themselves.
and then Cena and Punk and Rollins coming it back to back. I don't know, it just fell a bit flat for me.
No, it did. Just fucking lame. And why not mix up a little bit? You know what? Right? It's Cena's last Rumble. Do you not think that? Do you not think he went out shit? And people might say, "Oh, he was down to the final 2." You tell me that Cena couldn't ran the gauntlet. Look at Roman Reigns, right? Oh, they made a big deal. He's not been in the Rumble for 5 years because he's been the champion that long. It's see the fact that Roman Reigns didn't win it, didn't make the final 4, kind of just got tossed over by CM Punk like he was a nobody. Do you not think at least if Roman Reigns came in at maybe the beginning, you'd be like, oh, well, he put in a good showing?
No. It actually made a lot of people look weak.
Or Punk, because Punk was all about, oh, I'm going to win it, I'm going to go into Mania.
Yo.
You know, at least if Punk came in at towards the beginning, you'd be like, oh, look, Punk made it to the final 4, but look how long he was in it. You look at the top guys, Reigns, Cena, and Punk, they were the 3 guys that you were like, right, okay, you know, they can do something. I mean, they all came in towards the end. Cena and Punk were in the final at 8, I believe, and I think Reigns came in about 18?
17, 16.
17. But it's just, I don't know, I thought it, and also it's I'm pretty sure in Rumbles of the past, you've always had a couple of main event guys come in at the beginning, or at least people with an outside shot of winning it, so they can have long stays. This Rumble was weird, man. It was you know what? I think they know it's not a star-studded, but I think they've purposely done this. I think they were trying to keep all of the people in the main event scene for the end so that they could try and push this agenda that it was a star-studded Rumble. I think they wanted to have, none of the guys that are in the main event scene eliminated at the beginning.
No.
And they just decided to bring them out at the end so they can go, oh, look, see, we said this is the most star-studded Rumble, and it is. So basically, in the first half, they put out all the mid-card guys and all the jobbers.
Yeah, no, that's what they did. We'll move on to moment 7, but you want to go through 2003, don't you?
Nice.
Right, I've got one guy, and I think I've cracked it. Christopher Nowinski. I think that's as good a shot as any. Harvard graduate. He lost to Tommy J. McLean around this time. That tells me all I need to know.
Yeah, but I mean, that was kind of because of his concussion, wasn't it? And he tried to sue the company. I mean,
Aye, sue the company, concussion. I'm not convinced. Maybe Martin Luther King gave him that concussion.
the Royal Rumble was the match where he got it, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Edge landing on him. Maybe Edge was talking.
Maybe he said something like, what did he ever do for me? He didn't help me with this concussion. Can you dig that, sucker? Right, let's scroll
So
down.
you're going with Christopher Nowinski. I mean, it strikes me as something Hogan would maybe say. But
He was on
I can't say his push.
What about Johnny Stamboli?
I'm going to not go with Johnny Stamboli.
Why not? You said that like you had fucking proof that he didn't do
Yeah.
it.
See if he never returned to the company. I'd be pointing at this guy right here.
Jeff Hardy?
Aye.
Maybe he did. I just couldn't imagine. Jeff's too
Yeah,
drugged
but
out.
he went on to be a world champion, so I mean...
Yeah, but as you said,
He went on to arguably.
someone just, it's someone saying like, well, Martin Luther King didn't do anything for me. You know, it's not, we're not talking about like a double murder suicide here, BMO. You know what I mean? So we can maybe reel that in.
Could it be this guy?
Wait a minute. Mark Jindrak was in the early version of fucking Evolution, and they pulled him out in January 2003. It's Mark Jindrak, 110%.
Yeah, but was it not because he got injured? No.
Hold on, the other two got injured.
That's true, actually.
Hold on.
Why did they pull him out for Batista?
Because he buried Martin Luther King. No, I tell you what, if he's turned around and said, Martin Luther didn't do nothing for me, that has to be the biggest fumble in wrestling history. He could be making movies in Guardian of the Galaxy.
So we're ruling out Kane?
Aye. I know,
So you're going with
I would go with Mark Jindrak. I would.
Now let's go through the list again. Nunzio, Rodney Mack, you claimed this guy's white.
Okay. Maybe Vince thought he was white and fucking banned him.
Shannon Moore, Shawn Michaels, Sean O'Hare still sticking in there. Scott Steiner, Spanky, Spike Dudley.
I think it's Mark Jindrak.
Test is still there.
Who the hell's that beside William Regal?
Xavier.
Aye, that guy.
Triple H,
That rock
Tony
star.
Kimmel. Right, so right now, if you had to pick your three,
Mark Jindrak.
are you going with Jindrad?
Nowinski. Heidenreich.
No Snitsky, no?
No.
Guys, let us know in the comments down below still who you're going with. We'll move into the next reason.
Right, next reason. Lack of selling in the ladder match. Yo.
Well, here, you have to go this one alone.
No, I actually, this is the piss break match for me, so you take it away. What actually annoyed you so much here?
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I fucking fell asleep through this whole thing and I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it, right? Crossroads no getting sold. You know, he hits the crossroads, right? And Cody Rhodes goes to climb up the ladder. And less than 5 seconds later, he's grabbing him, stopping him. He also had the low blow. It was just, I'm seeing people hype this up as like the greatest singles ladder match of all time. I challenge anybody to watch any half decent one from before, man. Fucking the shit over this. These guys just don't know how to work. Anyway, right, moment. Reason number 8, but we are going.
Right, so 2004, you've got Akio in there. Bill DeMott, never really got off to anything. Chuck Palumbo's still in there. Chavo Guerrero Sr., the Brooklyn Brawler, Garrison Cade.
How the fuck is Ernest the Cat Miller still employed in 2004, by the way?
I don't know. John Heidenreich's in 2004, but he's not really got his push into it. He could have done it in 2005. That looks like an old John Cena. Like, I wouldn't really say that's 2004 John Cena. Like, that's a prototype John Cena, buddy. Jamie Noble. Kane in there. Kurt Angle. Maven still hanging around. Fucking weird like Matt Morgan. Yeah, Matt Hardy. Mark Jindrad is still hanging about on Raw, apparently.
He is.
Paul Heyman's in there. Rene Dupree's in there. Rob Conway, a guy that I name dropped a while ago. Sakado's in there. Scotty 2 Hottie. Sean O'Hare. Still
Mark
floating
Jindrak.
Spike Dudley. Shannon Moore.
Right, reason number 8.
Test.
There's no one else there.
I mean, Test is still there.
I don't think it was Test. Right.
Why? What did Test... No, hold on. Let's keep it real here.
Test goes for that. They're a pretty decent feud with Steiner, comedy wise. You know what I mean? Mark Jindrak, he's about to be in Evolution, and then it's to nothing. It's Mark Jindrak. If we're basing it solely off like what actually happened in terms of like drop off, it has to be Mark Jindrak.
Yeah, but I mean, where did we see... Where was Mark Jindrad's push though? To go, oh, it was never the same. Yes, he was getting Evolution, but we never seen it.
He filmed the vignettes. He's in some of the Titantrons.
It's a bit cheap, isn't it? Like?
That is right. Anyway, reason number 8. The Scots get jobbed out. Drew and Joe Hendry. Who get jobbed out more? Right, we've cracked the case, by the way. Let's talk about Drew McIntyre. So his beef is with Logan Paul. There is no shoot here. Well, no, there is no work here. It is a shoot. Because if you rewatch his elimination, Logan Paul was giving it to the camera for about 10 seconds too long. And when LA Knight goes to do the spot to Logan Paul, Damian Priest bumps in to LA Knight because Logan Paul took too long, and it's like a bit of a botched spot. And then when Priest throws over McIntyre, it's just a bit mumbo jumbo, and because of it, you've got Wade Barrett watching, by the way, talking about LA Knight. Yeah, as McIntyre's looking back at Damian Priest. If you rewatch it, was very botchy, so that's why McIntyre was pissed off. And you know what? I fucking agree with McIntyre. Yeah, guys worked his ass off the last couple of years, and here he is, getting fucking thrown out early. And his spot gets took up by Logan Paul looking at the camera.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Is McIntyre going to say anything to Logan Paul? Or is he just going to make a wee bitchy comment and that's it done?
No, he should say it to Logan Paul.
Or is he going to confront the guy that's got millions and millions of followers backstage?
Well, Drew McIntyre doesn't strike me as the guy as a shitebag, but at the same time, he does delete tweets.
Listen, I've been saying it on this channel for a while. I don't want Logan Paul in WWE. I don't want these guys in WWE. And you did see, you looked at that Rumble, Logan Paul just thinks he's the man. He thinks he's the star attraction. Listen, you may have more followers, but followers don't mean fucking shit. Look at all these OnlyFans whores. You know what I mean? They make millions, but at the end of the day, they're just worthless women at the end. No, they might have a lot of money, but it doesn't make them great. It doesn't mean they have value. It's like, see Logan Paul. I mean, I don't even like the guy, but Andrew Tate said it a while. Like, having money doesn't make you a man. And Logan Paul's one of these guys that, yes, he's got a lot of money, but what kind of man is he? I don't look at Logan Paul and I think, oh, this guy's a legend. No, but look at the kind of... Kai Cenat's got a shitload. Do you think Kai Cenat's more valuable than a Drew McIntyre?
Of course not.
Having followers is one thing, but I'm just not a fan of these Logan Paul type characters.
No. And you know what, though? As much as I think it is Logan Paul's fault for, like, dragging out his spot, Drew, Jey, and Damian Priest should have just fucking waited till they were done. You know what I mean? We can say that, time constraints. If Logan Paul took 5-7 seconds too long, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but like I say, that's all Logan Paul's got. Spots. Being himself. His character is Logan Paul. He's playing himself. That's not wrestling, man. Wrestling, you're supposed to suspend the disbelief. There is no disbelief with Logan Paul because Logan Paul plays Logan Paul.
Right. Drew McIntyre.
Mark Calloway played The Undertaker. Aye. Logan Paul plays Logan fucking Paul. Fuck him.
Right.
As I lose my voice here.
Drew McIntyre against Damian Priest. That does nothing for me going into Mania.
That does nothing for you, but what does looking at 2005...
Oh, hold on. Just do a fuck up, right? We haven't even got into Joe Hendry. Show the guy a bit more respect than what Big No's shown him.
Alright, Joe Hendry, the TNA World Champion, came for a cup of coffee and he got eliminated before the kettle boiled, essentially.
Tell you what, see this Thursday, the return of TNA reviews on Fog Wrestling. It's been long overdue.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Well, the TNA are pathetic, man. Not even 10 seconds after. See as soon as he started brawling with Roman Reigns, TNA fucking click publish on their video. Relive every Joe Hendry moment in TNA as he enters the Rumble. Ish. Right. Reason number 9. There was no men's Royal Rumble surprises, but we have a surprise for you because we're going to go through the 2005 roster and see how the fuck's a KO lasted 2 years. By the way,
I don't know, but this is it here. If you're not on this,
so you have to be SmackDown. We have to rule out Raw.
That's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we're ruling out Raw, guys, because I believe that Booker T would have been on SmackDown. So let's go. Here, I'm throwing a name out here, Charlie Haas.
What was he doing in 2005, though? I don't recall him doing anything. I'm looking at Heidenreich. Let's go.
So you're saying Charlie Haas is a no-hoper?
Nah, no. I mean, it could be him, but I just don't think so.
Hardcore Holly's in there again. Hardcore Holly.
It's someone who's getting a push.
Yes, but think about it. Think about it. See someone that was there in 2002, 3, 4, and 5. That means there's 4 opportunities for it to be them. So I'd say if you've been on the roster for all those years, then that means that it's likely it could be you. I mean, I'd say there's more chance of it being you. Yeah. And Hardcore Holly's a guy that I keep seeing popping up here. But got Mark Morgan in there. You got Mark Jindrad as well. But I mean, by this point, I think his career's already. If it was him that said it, I'm going to assume he said it in 2002.
3, mate.
Or 3.
Get it right.
But then again, if he said it in 2003, Batista was already in, wasn't he? Did not change to Batista. Then Batista got injured.
It was around January time though.
When did they switch Batista in?
It wasn't Batista. It was Orton.
So Batista was never in it. I think he was.
It was all I know. It was supposed to be Mark Jindrak.
Yes, I know, but
doesn't matter if it's Batista or Orton.
No, come on. Ric Flair was hanging out with Batista for a while.
Yeah, so it must have been Orton then. Orton must have been the guy that replaced Jindrak.
No, it was Batista that replaced him.
How do you know?
I just know.
I think you're full of shite.
No, Batista was the guy that replaced him.
Anyway, reason number 9.
No, let's have a look here at this list. So,
no, fuck the list.
No, this list.
No, it's Mark Jindrak.
Rene Dupree.
Well, was it Rochelle Luchin?
Tony Chim.
I'm going Mark Jindrak. Final offer.
Let's see who was on Raw, just in case.
Chris Tarrant. Phone a friend. Who would you phone?
Hold on.
Who would you phone?
I'd
phone Devon.
Oh. Snitsky was on Raw.
Devon, get the phone a friend, buddy.
Snitsky was on Raw.
So it can't be him. Simon Dean?
Down,
remember his fucking shite gimmick coming out in the fitness scooter?
Fucking Sylvain Grenier was a tag champ in 2005.
We had the bus here. Did Simon Dean... He was in both Rumbles, wasn't he? 2005 and 6.
How the hell... he was in 6.
He was.
I know he was in 5.
He was definitely in 6.
Tyson Tomko.
Right. No men's surprises. Speed was in it, but we're talking wrestling surprises here, folks, and I don't think
Matt Hardy?
No. He was injured, mate. He had bigger fish to fry that year. No men's surprises, though. Thoughts on it?
Yeah, this was very depressing because we got down to the final 5 and I don't ever really recall this in a Royal Rumble, but with 5 spots remaining, we knew the 5 people that were to come out because we just knew that these 5 people were already declared.
Yeah.
It was Logan Paul, Sami Zayn,
Jey
Uso,
Priest, LA Knight.
Yeah, and
see, when you've got this problem, you know what you do? You make Cena number 30. Because, right, say it gets to 27 and we're like, oh, fuck LA Knight, Logan Paul and Cena.
Yeah, at least you've still got Cena.
It's Cena number 30 in his last Rumble, that's fair enough.
But
Logan Paul's not good enough.
No, he's not. And yeah, for me, this is why I think the last couple always need to be a surprise, and it wasn't the case. But then again, how many surprise entrants was there in this Rumble?
Not many. Even in the women's, Alexa Bliss and Trish, that was really about it.
I mean,
Joe Hendry, that was it. But everyone knew. Joe Hendry was obvious. He did a good job do it as well.
Could they not? Listen, why did Logan Paul need to be 40? We knew he was in it. It wasn't a surprise.
No.
Why couldn't Joe Hendry have been 40? And let him mix it at the end with the top guys?
I know.
Let Joe Hendry and Cena have a wee face-off. No, I just don't. I'm not saying Joe Hendry wins it. I'm not saying he gets to the final. He doesn't need to get to the final 4. But see, if you're going to have Joe Hendry stay, be that short, then at least if he comes in at number 30, it's a bit more memorable.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they just decided, not to do that.
Right. So. Reason number 10, the final reason, we're hitting 54 minutes here. It's just ruined Mania matchups.
Yeah, going to Mania, pretty much, you kind of knew who needed to win here in order to book the world title matches. In a world, you could see Cena winning. In a world, you could see Punk winning. But with Jey Uso winning, he's effectively taken up one of the world title matches, which means Cena and Punk, one of them's having to miss out. And it for me, it kind of just completely ruins the card. And now you have Seth Rollins appearing to take the Roman Reigns match. And it's like, you are going in to Mania, and I think you're seriously shafting either CM Punk or Cena. And I don't want to see Punk get shafted because I think he deserves the Mania main event. But at the same time, it's Cena's last Mania, and I certainly don't want to see him be stuck with an underwhelming match. And I know last month there was a lot of talk about him and Logan Paul, and I'm glad that doesn't appear to be what they're doing.
Yeah, but does Punk deserve it?
No, he doesn't.
The only thing is, right, Punk will have more Manias. This is literally Cena's last.
Well, if his body holds up. Look, I don't want to see Punk versus Logan Paul. It's a disgusting matchup for me. I don't want to see Logan Paul in wrestling. I just don't. I've already made my stance clear.
Yo, he's had some fine matches. He's already challenged for the belts. He's won belts. It's time to say bye.
Yeah, I think that ideally, I think Logan Paul should have just done that. But unfortunately, it looks like he's a full-time guy now.
Yo, he's lost his appeal, right? See when, like, Tyson appeared in 98, right? And you had, like, Mr. T appear in 1985, and you've had other guys throughout the years. See, like, Vander Volyfield, right? See if they appeared. I know they're much bigger celebrities than Logan Paul, but you get my point. See if they were appearing, like, every couple of months for, like, a month program. The appeal would wear off. You know what I mean? And that's just, Logan Paul, man. I can't fault his in-ring work. I mean, he's better than probably 90% of the roster. But as you say, he plays Logan Paul, and a guy that plays himself is always going to put himself first. And it's a wrestling business, damn it. And see if Logan Paul, right, dropped what he does outside of wrestling and he 100% committed to it. I think he could have a good future in it. But see this half in, half out. You can't live that way in pro wrestling. It's your life, and you gotta submit to it. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Till next time. Peace.